Oh, I just got a cop rolling the stop sign. Turn that motherfucker in. Get my Junior G-Man badge. What's up, guys? Max from MaksWerks here, and I know it's been a little while. I haven't been keeping up with my vlogging duties, so let's just start with updates. Update number 1, I bought a house, which is why I haven't been really keeping up with my vlogging duties, because I've been up to my eyeballs in homeowner stuff, which is kind of weird for me because I'm a first-time homeowner, and this has really turned out to be quite a bit more than I had originally planned on. But it's alright, we're going to get it sorted out. You've probably already seen, if you watch some videos on my channel, you've actually already seen videos that I filmed inside of my new garage. Between the combination of crappy weather and some of the other problems I've been having with my foot, I haven't really been able to vlog that much. So anyway, update number 1 is about a house. Let's see. Update number 2. If you haven't seen it yet, take a look. This is my first ride out in these new Icon Pursuit China gloves. If you haven't seen my review on it and you want to see how to get yourself some Icon Pursuit gloves for about $20 instead of $70, go and take a look at that video. Link should be popping up right now. Let's see, what other updates are there? 6'4" Honda's gone. He was here about a week ago. I actually let him borrow my 250. Him and Motonosity did some supermoto riding. Those guys put probably like 150 miles on that bike, and no issues. They did manage to break my tail light, but it turned out to just be a bulb that popped, and you know, shit happens. It's all good, guys. I'm not stressing it at all. So what other updates? Well, I got the garage lit up so we can start working in there again. I got the ZX9R torn apart, so we should be able to start working on that here pretty soon. Some of the parts came in. Basically, the first part of the video is already done. I'm just waiting for the rest of the parts for the rest of the video. If you guys haven't seen it, I posted an introduction. Here it's going to pop up in a second for MaksWerks Home. It's going to be a new series that I'm going to be doing that centers basically around the house and around stuff that you can do to the house. We're going to be doing all kinds of cool stuff. I already put up the first video about interior lighting for the garage. We're definitely going to be doing more vids on building workbenches, epoxying floors, laying tile, all kinds of good stuff. And so stay tuned for that. So the thing with my foot is, like, I have extreme pain in one of my joints. For a while I thought it was like related to the gout I have, but I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow to go and talk to a specialist, see if he can figure it out, because the problem is it's super acute pain in the joint of my big toe connects to my left foot, so it makes shifting a motorcycle impossible, it makes walking impossible, and it makes pretty much living life impossible. So hopefully this specialist guy can give me some good news and tell me what the fuck's going on, and sort it out for me. What is this road? This is not even a road. So this dirt road apparently leads to a Korean church. Well, what happens if I go this way? Oh man, this is all just soft right now. And I'm on supermoto wheels and tires. There we go. Oh yeah, look at all that dirt! I'm definitely not supposed to be in here. So we can find our way out before the cops show up. Woo! There we go. I don't know what you're talking about, officer. I've never been in the dirt. And that, boys and girls, is what supermotoing is all about. You see the dirt road and you just hop to it. Anyway, so a few things on the house. It does need a little bit of work. But basically right now it's kind of a limbo. My folks are coming down for Thanksgiving and there's some other stuff going on right now that I'm just like trying to get everything done. But hopefully starting December, like I gotta have a guy come in and do the insulation and have another guy come in and do a little roofing repair and stuff that I'm not gonna do myself. But basically, as soon as that's done, we're going to start uploading lots and lots of videos and stuff because we're going to be doing all kinds of cool work. Hopefully in December, I'm going to try to pick a nice weekend and build my workbench so that I can have a proper workbench to show you guys how to do some cool stuff on. And also I need to probably set aside some time and do the floor epoxy. So the thing is, it's like $1,200 to pay somebody to do the floor epoxy, you know, professionally, or it's about $500 to use the same equipment and do it yourself. And let's see. And so obviously, knowing me, I'm gonna do it myself, but it's like, it's a lot of work, and the weather needs to be nice. It needs to be like not too humid, not too cold, not too hot. So hopefully there's a nice weekend somewhere in December or January. Otherwise I'm gonna end up having to push it out a little bit, probably until it gets nice next year. But that's alright, we'll get it done, because for me, having the garage set up appropriately is really important. Eventually I'm going to end up putting a 240 plug in there as well, so that I can run a welder or maybe a large air compressor or both. But unfortunately all that stuff costs money, and at some point I'm going to need to do the master suite, and I'm going to need to do hardwood floors upstairs, and all that stuff costs money. And I need to make some money, and so I can do all that. But I'm super excited. It's gonna be cool. We're gonna see what's going on with this whole homeowner thing. Most of my neighbors seem to be pretty decent people. I haven't had an issue. The guy across the street's particularly pretty cool. He like comes over, talks about bikes and stuff, which is nice. Little kids running around. The only thing that's kind of a plus minus thing right now is I live really close to what's called the Pflugerville Justice Center, which I think is kind of a ridiculous name for a courthouse, because it makes me think that like Batman's sitting up in that bitch waiting to deliver some justice. But anyway, Pflugerville Justice Center is close by, so we got really high cop traffic through my neighborhood, and you can see there's a cop over there, which is kind of both good and bad, because it's like, it's cool that there's a cop all the time, because that means my shit's not going to get robbed. Because we took a look online, and there's been almost no crime in my neighborhood. Like the last like half a dozen things that were called in the last couple of years are mostly like suspicious person type deals, which, as you know, could be anything. Like, that's not a real thing. So that's the good part. The not so good part is that there's cops everywhere. So for instance, if I were to, I don't know, pop a wheelie in front of one of them, I don't know that they would be all that nice about it. The other thing is, my truck got hit, which isn't cool. So this little 16-year-old girl, like, just made a left turn in front of me, cut me off, and then she made a left turn, cut across my lane, went into the other lane, then cut back into my lane and hit her brakes right in front of me, and it was raining, so there was just no chance. I had no chance. Cops came out. They were like, totally her fault. She admitted that she didn't see me and had basically brake checked the shit out of me. And so now I gotta deal with claims adjuster, and I mean, the truck's just fine, it's drivable. Broke the front license plate mounter, broke the bumper in a few spots, and you know, it just basically needs a new bumper. So we'll see. Hopefully the adjuster, see, there you go, Pflugerville Justice Center. Hopefully the adjuster is pretty cool and you know, gives me some goddamn money so that I can, you know, fix my truck, right? Or maybe instead of fixing my truck, just buy another motorcycle. That's none of his business. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. There's gonna be more updates. I mean, if you've seen, I've been releasing videos like crazy. It's not stopping anytime soon. So anyway, as always, guys, ride safe out there and be cool.